Some people say fate never favors the lazy, while others believe that opportunities come to those who are prepared. In truth, both sayings point to the same idea. Life is never a game of luck, but a journey won through action, willpower, and persistence. Yet, I believe even more in this phrase: the harder you work, the luckier you get. It's a simple line, seemingly ordinary, yet it contains the truth of countless lives. It's like a light that shines on those still striving late into the night, like a dose of medicine that soothes hearts on the edge of giving up, and like a quiet law of the universe, gently reminding us that while the world is not always fair, it tends to be kinder to those who work hard for a long time. The harder you work, the luckier you get isn't a glamorous slogan. It doesn't need exaggeration or decoration. Its power comes from the real stories of ordinary people who earned their luck through effort. Some rose from mountain villages to cities, from poverty to success. Others went from being overlooked to admired, from doubted to respected. What we call luck is often the accumulation of countless days of effort. Hard work isn't about pleasing fate. It's an investment in yourself. When you study hard, you might not succeed right away, but you'll be smarter than yesterday. When you work hard, you might not get promoted immediately, but you'll be more experienced than before. When you exercise, you might not see instant results, but you'll be stronger than you were. These small, invisible steps will one day come back to reward you in ways you never imagined. Luck, too, is not a gift that falls from the sky. It doesn't favor anyone for no reason. It's like a shy cat that only approaches those who are quiet yet persistent. Each time you choose to keep going despite hardship, luck moves a little closer, gently tapping you on the shoulder to whisper, "You're ready now." Still, life can be confusing. Why do some people give everything they have yet seem stuck in place, while others seem to leap effortlessly over every obstacle? Why do some work tirelessly and see no change, while others keep finding chances to rise higher? The answer lies in the deeper meaning of that simple truth. The harder you work, the luckier you get. It doesn't mean that effort always guarantees success. It means that only through effort do you earn the right to meet good fortune. Hard work is the only bridge that takes you closer to luck. Without it, you don't even get a chance to be favored by fate. Think about it. One person complains about how unfair life is but never takes action, while another quietly keeps moving forward, even when hope is nowhere in sight. Who do you think fate will choose? The answer is clear. Hard work may not bring instant success, but it gives you the chance to be chosen by luck. It allows you to move when others hesitate, to persist when others give up, to see hope when others see only defeat. True luck isn't something you wait for, it's something you attract. When you keep learning, growing, and expanding your reach, what looks like coincidence is actually the natural result of your preparation. Every drop of sweat reshapes your path. Every bit of persistence plants a seed of luck. Maybe it's still buried now, invisible beneath the soil. But if you don't give up, it will one day sprout, bloom, and bear fruit. So today, let's talk about this simple yet profound idea. Let's explore not just hard work and luck, but the invisible bridge that connects them. What does it really mean to work hard? Does it mean sleepless nights and endless exhaustion? Does it mean giving up happiness and rest? Or is it something deeper, a kind of discipline and self-growth? And what about luck? Is it really divine favor? Or is it the world responding once your effort crosses a certain threshold? Why do some people always seem to meet the right people, the right chances, while others remain stuck at the same starting line? These questions may seem simple, but they reveal the underlying logic of life itself. And the harder you work, the luckier you get is the key to unlocking that logic. Together, let's break down this truth piece by piece to understand why some people work for years without seeing results and why others, even after failing 100 times, still manage to win in the end. Let's feel the quiet energy behind fate and come to understand this. Luck is never a random gift. It's the inevitable outcome of effort taken to its fullest. The harder you work, it's not about blind exhaustion, but about growing with direction. When people hear the word hard work, a familiar image often comes to mind. Someone working late into the night under a dim lamp, their coffee long gone cold. Someone yawning on a crowded subway at dawn, clutching a laptop bag. Someone posting on social media. Another day of hustle with a tired but hopeful smile. Over time, hard work seems to have become synonymous with sleepless nights, anxiety, and burnout, as if not pushing yourself to the edge means you're not truly trying. But real effort has never been about mindless self-destruction. True effort isn't burning yourself out. It's growing strategically with purpose and direction. It's not diving into busyness for its own sake. It's knowing exactly where you're headed. It means acting with intention, not using busyness to cover up your anxiety. It means walking forward consciously, not letting the world's pace drag you along. The first step of working hard isn't to get moving, but to think. You must first understand yourself and ask, who do I really want to become? What is the purpose of my effort right now? Too many people push themselves every day without knowing why. They run as fast as they can toward a vague goal, forgetting to look up and ask whether they're even on the right path. When your direction is wrong, the faster you go, the further you drift from your true goal. Someone running hard in the wrong direction gets exhausted faster than someone standing still. So before you work hard, learn to think deeply. Take a step back and examine your true interests, talents, and values. What are you good at? What excites you? What makes you come alive? Once you find a direction that truly fits who you are, effort stops being a struggle. It becomes a choice you make willingly. Then, no matter how far the road, you won't be afraid. No matter how many setbacks you face, you won't give up easily because you'll know you're walking towards something you love. The second step of hard work is consistent accumulation. Many people have passion but lack patience. They burn bright for 3 days and quit by the 5th. When the initial excitement fades, they start doubting themselves. Maybe I'm just not cut out for this. But real growth never happens overnight. The miracles of life often occur right after others have given up. True effort isn't a short burst of energy, it's a long-term habit. It's choosing to believe even when you see no results. It's showing up even when no one is cheering. Hard work isn't a phase of passion, but a lifelong discipline. Those who seem to have an easy life have usually built it on years of unseen consistency. Reading 10 pages a day adds up to over 3,000 in a year. Waking up 30 minutes earlier each morning gives you 180 extra hours in a year. Practicing an extra 10 minutes a day becomes hundreds of hours of progress. Small, steady efforts compound into tremendous power. The third step of working hard is constant correction and learning. Smart people are never blindly diligent. They reflect while working and adjust through setbacks. They know that effort isn't a one-time explosion, but a continuous evolution. You could work hard for 10 years and still fail. But if you never change your approach, you're only repeating the same mistakes. Reflection is the soul of effort. Every failure shows you what needs adjustment. Every setback pushes you to upgrade your mindset. Effort isn't mechanical repetition, it's conscious growth. When you learn to work with awareness, you'll find yourself becoming steadier, stronger, more capable. At that point, hard work is no longer a desperate struggle. It's confident progress toward mastering your own destiny. Once your effort becomes intentional, meaningful, and strategic, luck is no longer far away. The luckier you get, It's not a gift from the heavens, but the reward of accumulation. The word luck always carries a bit of romance. People say he's so lucky or she has such a good life, as if some people were born favored by fate. But the truth is very different. Real luck never falls from the sky. It's the result of consistent effort over time. The knowledge you gain, the struggles you endure, the sweat you shed, they may seem meaningless now, but fate has a remarkable memory. It quietly records your efforts and repays them when you need them most. You think you got that job because you were lucky, but it was really your countless hours of preparation that made you calm and confident. You think meeting that mentor was pure chance, but it was your steady professionalism that made them notice you. Luck never appears out of nowhere. It's simply the fruit of seeds you planted long ago. The more people you meet, the broader your view, the more books you read, the deeper your thinking, the longer you persist, the easier it becomes to change your destiny. Those shining, lucky moments are actually the returns of long-term accumulation. True luck is a form of stored energy. It lives in your character, in your words, in your worldview. When opportunity appears, it instantly recognizes the person who's ready. So when we say the harder you work, the luckier you get, it's not motivational fluff. It's cause and effect. The more actively you create opportunities, the more luck you attract. The more you grow, the more confident and disciplined you become, and the more reluctant luck is to leave you, because fate always favors the prepared. The logic behind the harder you work, the luckier you get, is rooted in cause and probability. From a philosophical view, the relationship between effort and luck is a chain of cause and effect. Effort is the cause, luck is the result. But the connection isn't linear, it's probabilistic. Each time you learn, persist, or improve, you quietly raise the odds of something good happening. Fate doesn't shift suddenly, but accumulation slowly bends its direction. It's like shooting basketballs. After 10,000 shots, your accuracy improves. When game time comes, that effortless shot isn't luck. It's the inevitable outcome of practice. Others see good luck, but you know it's the result of preparation. Effort gives you probability. Sustained effort makes that probability approach certainty. That's the logic behind the harder you work, the luckier you get. Each act of effort buys you another chance. Those who never try stay at zero chance forever. Fate isn't biased. It's just doing the math on how much you've invested. The more you put in, the higher your odds of luck. From a scientific view, this is the Matthew effect. Those who work hard attract more resources, and those who stay active get noticed by more opportunities. As long as you stay on a path of growth, your energy naturally attracts good fortune. Those who seem blessed by luck have actually worked quietly for a long time. That entrepreneur who succeeded overnight, endured years of failure and near bankruptcy, sitting alone in his office through endless anxious nights. That top student who got into a dream school was still studying when others were watching shows and playing games, not gifted, just more persistent. That singer shining on stage once sang in subways for 3 years to strangers and passing winds, but never stopped singing. The people we think of as lucky are simply those who never stop trying. They know that effort doesn't guarantee instant results, but without it, nothing changes. There's no such thing as undeserved luck. Every miracle is just effort waiting to be recognized. So if your luck hasn't arrived yet, have patience. Fate isn't rejecting you. It's testing whether you're truly ready for the life you desire. One day, when you've walked far enough and look back, you'll realize those coincidences were inevitable. Every time you didn't give up, every time you pushed through, you were quietly changing your destiny. Because true luck only favors those who keep moving. The harder you work, the luckier you get may sound simple, but it holds one of life's deepest truths. Effort is the part you control. Luck is the echo of that effort. When you live with purpose and grow with intention, when you choose discipline amid chaos and persistence amid confusion, you're already planting the seeds of future luck. One day, when you look back, you'll see that every late night you pushed through, every lonely hour of effort, was laying the path toward your own good fortune. So don't fear going slow. Don't fear difficulty. As long as you keep moving forward, life will, in time, become gentle with you. The harder you work, the luckier you get isn't a slogan to comfort yourself, nor is it some hollow piece of motivation. It's one of the truest and simplest laws of this world. You'll find that those who move through life more smoothly aren't blessed with extraordinary talent or intelligence. They're the ones who quietly give their all when no one's watching, building strength day after day. Effort makes you stronger, and only the strong have the right to negotiate with fate. When you become strong enough, you don't have to chase opportunities. Opportunities will find their way to you. When you've built enough ability and confidence, the chances that once felt out of reach will start to draw near almost without you realizing it. In that moment, others will see a person favored by luck, but you'll know deep down that it wasn't coincidence. It was the result of countless days of persistence and effort layered together. The applause you receive is simply the return for not giving up when you were alone. The envy of others is proof that you picked yourself up every time you fell. The fruit of luck never grows from nothing. It blooms in those unseen moments when you kept going quietly. So don't envy someone else's luck, and don't complain about your own ordinary days. Every person we call lucky has endured struggles that others never saw, biting their tongue and pushing forward in silence. Those who seem effortless have broken down countless times in the dark. They felt anxiety, confusion, doubt. They've been misunderstood, rejected, and dismissed. The only difference is they chose not to dwell on it. They chose to respond to life's unfairness with action instead of resentment. They understand that complaining won't change fate. Only changing yourself can. Behind every glamorous moment are countless falls and comebacks. Behind every so-called success are years of quiet accumulation. Maybe right now you're stuck in a valley of your life, directionless, hopeless, and tired. But believe this, no effort ever goes to waste, and no persistence is ever forgotten. Hard work doesn't change everything instantly, but over time, it brews power in silence. It keeps you standing when you want to collapse, gives you light when you're lost, and helps you face hardship without fear. Real effort isn't an impulsive burst of energy. It's a calm, steady endurance. It doesn't shout, but it transforms destiny. It doesn't dazzle, but it illuminates the road ahead. So starting today, stop waiting for fate to change you. Take charge and change it yourself. You can't control the direction of the wind, but you can adjust the angle of your sails. You can't predict tomorrow's luck, but you can choose to put in the work today. You don't need to compare yourself to others or panic about their pace. Everyone moves at their own rhythm. Your only task is to make sure that each day you're a little clearer, a little steadier, a little more certain than yesterday. Growth isn't about dramatic transformation. It's about small, consistent steps that add up. Maybe today you just finished a book, or tomorrow you'll run one more mile. But those small acts of persistence are quietly shaping your future. Fate never mistreats those who work hard. It may arrive late, but it never fails to show up. Sometimes it just wants to see if you truly have the patience, if you truly deserve the life you dream of. Those moments you thought were wasted are actually storing up strength for you. Every time you practice your craft, every book you read, every night you push through fatigue, all of it is building the foundation for your future. And when opportunity finally comes, it will recognize you instantly. In that moment, others will call you lucky, but you'll know the truth. It's the inevitable reward of your quiet persistence. When you work hard enough, stay focused enough, life will, one day, smile at you softly. It might come as an unexpected opportunity, a chance encounter, or the feeling of finally being understood. And in that moment, you'll realize luck isn't a blessing from above. It's the echo of your long-term effort. It's the world's gentle reply to all your lonely nights of perseverance. In life, no step is ever wasted. Every effort counts. Those unnoticed days of striving, those unseen moments of persistence, they're all shaping you into someone stronger, more grounded than before. So keep going. Even if luck hasn't arrived yet, don't rush, don't worry. As long as you're growing, luck is on its way. One day, when you look back, you'll see that those ordinary days were quietly shining all along. And in that moment, you'll finally understand the harder you work, the luckier you get isn't a slogan. It's a truth about how life really works. Fate never neglects those who live with heart. When you work hard enough and stay steadfast enough, life will, sooner or later, on a bright morning or a gentle night, smile back at you.